Hi everybody, it's Daphne and you're very welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for coming to spend some of your time with me today. I'm really excited about today's video because I am doing a collab with one of the most beautiful ladies on YouTube, Bella Burton. And Bella asked me to collab on this Christmas collab with her because she has been doing this for the last 3 years, I think, where she does 5 different looks the Monday to Friday on the week before Christmas, and she collabs with different YouTubers, and she asked me to be part of it this year, and I'm very honored to have been asked. Thank you so much, Bella. Bella, if you don't already know her, and I'm sure you all do, is such a beautiful lady. She's so gentle and softly spoken. She's so talented, and she just has wonderful tips and techniques for makeup. Her channel is just fabulous. And as I say, if you don't already know her, please go and give her a follow. I will link her channel and I will link her video here as well. But she is just so beautiful, and her name just sums her up. Bella, beautiful. It's a Christmas look. Now I've already done my base and my brows, and I'm going to do an eye look that's a little bit glittery, not too much, because I really want to put the emphasis on my lips. As I say, I've already put on my base, and I will link all the products that I use in the description box below. So let's get started. So for my eye look, I am going to use the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk eye palette, and I chose this because I just think there's some beautiful shades, very Christmassy, beautiful colors for Christmas. It's going to be quite a muted eye look, but with a little bit of sparkle and the emphasis on the lips. So I'm going to get started straight away with this is a color from the little section here that's called Desk. There it is there, and I'm going to start with the palest color there. I'm using a flat shader brush like that, and I'm going to just pat the product onto my eye. And I have my trusty magnified mirror here, because I find it's just really useful for making sure that I haven't made any mistakes and that both eyes are the same. I forgot to say that I have, just as a base on my eye, I have some of my foundation, so it gives it a bit of a base. So that's just applied to the lids and slightly up into the crease. Now I'm going to go in next with a darker brown here, which is part of the Date collection, so it's that middle shade there. And I'm going to use a fluffy brush. So I'm going to go in just sort of under my brow bone there, so you can see there. And I do tend to go for very similar colors on a day-to-day basis. I'm just drawn to warm tones and neutral shades, and I just find that they work best for my skin tone, and I'm most comfortable when I wear those kinds of shades. But because it's Christmas and this is a Christmas look, I am going to just add a bit of sparkle into it. So I hope you can see that. It can look a bit muddy when you're applying, but don't worry about that. So you can see I went up a little bit higher on that side. You can see I've kind of created a higher crease. I'm going to go in to that same section there, and this in the Date section I'm going to go with the darker brown, and it is actually quite dark. So this is slightly more precise. I'm going to use a tapered brush. Always sort of tap off your shadows before you apply, and then you won't get necessarily a big sort of a smudge. So this, as I say, it's more precise, so I'm just going into the outer V there. So I'm not going up too high, and a little in the outer corner as well. And I'm pulling it up and out because I want to lift the eye. So just into the outer corner and the outer V. So you can see they're looking quite similar. Now I'm going to get this little smudger brush, and I'm going to take the mid-tone, the brown here, and I'm going to go under my bottom lashes with that, just to give some definition. So I hope you can see. So it just gives the eye a little bit of definition. A little bit more on that side. Now I'm going to get a fluffy brush, which is just a Penny's Primark fluffy brush, and just blend. But I don't want to really move the product, so I'm just very gently, in sort of tiny little circular motions, just blending it together so there's no lines. And the same on this side. Just tiny little circular motions, just to soften any lines and soften the lines where the colours meet. I want this to be a little bit more seasonably sparkly, so I'm going to actually go in with this kind of goldy champagne-y colour that's here in the day section. And I'm going to go back to my flat shader, this one here. I'm just going to place it on the centre of the lid. Just for a little pop. And you can go for as much intensity as you want. So you can see the difference there. Literally in the center of the lid. And again with the shader, or with the, I keep saying that, with the blending brush, just blend it out. Now, as a highlight, I don't want anything too sort of garish up here. I'm using MAC Hush, which is like a cream base, and it's very subtle. I just take a little on my finger and then very, very gently just pop it on and blend. I'm going to line with my AU Kohl liner. It's an Irish brand. Fabulous Susie O'Neill is the founder, and their products are amazing. They call her the Irish Bobbi Brown. So I'm just going to line the top of my lid, and don't worry about any little, bit of fallout or any little mistakes. We can correct all of those very easily. And then I'm going to just pull it out a little, and the same on this side. So you can see I have a little wing. But because it's Christmas, I'm going to intensify the wing a little bit more. And again, it's another Irish brand, and it's Carter Beauty Steadfast Liner. And it's like a a felt tip liner. And I'm going to use the magnifying side for this. So I'm going to just start from the end of my lid. I'm just going to pull it out a little like that. So you can still see it there when I open my eye, but it's literally kind of from the end of my lid. And just pull it out and up. I have a fabulous new mascara, and it's by Catrice. It's called Iconista. I know it there, you can just about see it there. And it's black, it's not waterproof. It has this lovely curved brush, and wait till you see the difference. Look at my eyes beforehand and watch this now. Try and get right into the roots and wiggle and pull it up. Look at the difference. It's incredible. Now Yeah, so that's my eyes done, and I just put a little bit of concealer and a tiny little bit of powder, but I think it's a nice Christmassy look without being too much. Now for my contour, I am using MAC Harmony, which is a nice kind of a mocha shade, and just taking, this is just a Primark brush. It's tapered, so it works very well for contour. And I'm just going to use my viewfinder a little up here, just to warm up the face as well. And then just under your cheekbone, a tiny little bit. Don't come down too far, because again, you don't want to look, I don't like that really sculpted look. Just a natural shadow. You can kind of see it there before I even put it on. It just naturally falls there. And just make sure it's the same on both sides. A little under the chin. And sometimes I do a little on my nose, like that. Now for blush, I am using, it's a Chanel blush and it is in the colour Orchid Rose, but it's a lovely subtle pinky tawny shade, and I'm just using Bobbi Brown, my old reliable Bobbi Brown blush brush. This is a very subtle blush, so I'm just going to place it there and pull it back up towards my hairline, like so. And then I have my powder brush that I am just going to blend those together. And back to MAC Hush, a little on the finger again, and I'm just going to tip my cheekbones. I don't even know if that's picking up on camera. I think you can see it there. A little on the tip of my Cupid's bow. Now on to lips, and I thought I would go for a nice Christmassy red. I don't actually have a very red lip liner, but this is an Essence one, and I'll put the colour down below. It's the closest I could get. It's a good idea to fill in with your liner because it'll give your lipstick more staying power. Now, for my lipstick, I am going to use, it's a little Clinique one that I think I got free with a magazine, but I think it's called Cherry Bomb. And it's a beautiful shade for Christmas, and I generally keep it for Christmas. It's a lovely small little bullet, and it's just perfect. It fits the lips perfectly. And then if you like to finish with a little bit of gloss, this is, it's Charlotte Tilbury, and again I can't remember the colour, I'll put it below. And you just pop that on the center. It just gives a little sparkle. And I'll just fix my hair and put on some earrings, and I'll be back to you in 2 seconds. So I'm back. Just popped on a pair of little gold earrings and zhuzhed my hair. I'm sure you've noticed that I've had it cut since the last time I posted. So I went for kind of a classic bob. So I hope you've enjoyed that. I hope you like the look. Let me know what you think, and please don't forget to go and give Bella a follow. Tell her I send my love, and I will talk to you very soon in the next video. Bye.